And we're live.
And then it automatically goes live on Twitter too, or?
Yep. So right now we should be live on YouTube and both Twitter accounts.
Cool. Yeah, we are live. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, how about that? We are here.
Tech savvy. Let's go.
Yes. Yep, there we go. I got notes for tonight. Next time around, I'm going to type them out and send them to you at a time. But
Perfect.
I just finished 15 minutes ago. So
that's actually, yeah. What's up, guys? Yeah, what a crazy week.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
No lie.
What do you think about those Disney deals? That was pretty sweet.
Oh my God! You know, I really wish that they had the AT-AT wasn't on there, right?
No.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, well, it was the first thing I looked for too, because I saw that and I'm like, oh man, he's gonna die if he misses this. I'm gonna find it.
That was disappointing. But I think the sorry, my roommate. But what was I saying? Yeah, I looked for the AT-AT, and then I was looking for the Brickheads, and I was like, because nothing else was retiring. I think just like the E-Wing, Shinhati, and there's like two more, like the R2-D2 and something else. But I was just like, yeah. But I mean, hey, to get the sail barge for that is insane.
Yeah. The sail barge, the Avengers Tower, the X Mansion.
Yeah, I'm surprised the deal lasted as long as it did.
Yeah, well, it was crazy because when I first saw it, I'm like, oh man, I got to tell everybody, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm gonna look at the exclusions because this never works. And then I looked at that, and it's like Lego was excluded. You know what? I better just add a bunch of stuff to my cart, and I did. I don't know, $2,500 worth of stuff in my cart. And I looked at the total. I'm like, okay, I just have to tell everybody now.
Yeah,
this is massive.
Oh my God, that was pretty crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it was like 900 clicks in 4 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Leave it to Disney. That's what I commented on one of them. I was just like, this is what they get for ruining Star Wars. Let's clear them out.
Yeah, that was wild. And then 11% Rakuten. It was like, okay, well, that's really good. Oh, wait a minute. Hit the brakes. 21% with top cash back.
That's insane. Wow. That is insane.
Yeah. So if you were to buy 2 sail barges, yeah, that's the word, right? You figure that's $250 you save, plus another, what was that? It's another 210 in cash back, so $460.
Jesus Christ!
So 230 off of one. That's unbelievable. I mean,
yeah. Wow. What a price error.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not even a price error. It's like a promo error.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disney. Where did you catch it? Did you just hop on Disney randomly, or?
No, somebody mentioned it in chat somewhere. I don't remember where the hell I was.
And then you just went to try it out on Lego to see if it actually worked.
Yeah, because it's anytime I see something like that in the feed, I need to see it with my own eyes, like immediately. Then right away, hopped in chat, told everybody in Brick Dynasty. Then went over to make sure everybody in the ACOB side knew about it.
Yeah,
those guys, they were sitting there. You know, those are the guys that do the day one buys. The hardcore guys are in ACOB.
Oh, the ACOB.
Yep, and
they got some.
And they're good collectors over there.
Yeah,
and,
they got some.
They had already caught wind of it.
But they got some funny lingo in that Discord that I'm like, what are these guys even saying?
Yeah, it's Sean has created like an entirely new language for the Lego community. It's unreal what he's done.
Yeah. A lot of those channels, I have no idea what they say, and their reactions are crazy, and I'm just like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, CPA has done a great job with some of the reactions over there. He's an ace. His channel is actually really good too. Yeah, they got a lot of great stuff going on over there. Tomorrow night at 9:30, ACOB is dropping a custom minifig. It's the Shadow Girth Trooper. Yeah, it's a custom minifig, and it actually comes in a custom brick shell case. That's all like labeled up and decorated specifically for ACOB. The thing is awesome.
That's hilarious. That's the word that I always see in there. Girthy boy or something. I'm like, yo, what are these guys saying?
Yeah, they're so good. And I don't know. I passed on. So last year they put out the Box of Boys, which was a minifigure of Brent and Sean, and like set in like a mini diorama setup. So they both look like they're in their little spot during the show, which is pretty great. I forget what they wanted for it. It's $50-$60 or whatever, which is a lot of dough, but you understand from the business side that it's really expensive to get anything custom made. It was actually in a custom box, the whole to do. It was great. I passed on that. They hadn't been on my radar for too long at the time anyway. This time I'm getting one. I'm going to get the Girth Trooper tomorrow night. I feel like it's necessary. And I think it's going to be the same with this as they did with the Box of Boys. They, when you buy them, they hand them out in person at Brickworld. So that's pretty cool too. It's a good setup.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Discord a lot, actually. Yeah. These guys are funny. I think they actually opened up a new bricks and minifigures in my part of town too.
Really?
Yeah, my friend was like, "Oh my god, dude, you got to go," and I was like, "Hell no!" I was like, "I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay their crazy premiums over there."
Yeah,
but
I
got quite a few brick and minifigs over here. Maybe like 20 miles. There's another one too. So
awesome.
You're gonna populate this place like Lego's gonna populate this place like McDonald's or Starbucks.
You just wait till the day comes where bricks and minifigs goes up for sale and Lego buys it.
Or Brick Dynasty brick and mortar.
Man, I would love to see that. I mean, I don't know that day will ever come as much as I'd love to see it. Boston Brick Co. just opened their second location near me. I'll use the term near loosely. They're not that close, but they happen to be within a 10-minute drive of one of our closer Lego stores. So I can hit both on the same trip. So that's pretty handy. I'm going to have to check out the new location soon.
So at this point of the year, how many times are you and the wife going to Lego stores a week?
It'd be every other week.
Oh, okay.
Well, has been, will be at least once a week.
Pretty soon.
Starting next week.
Yeah.
So next week is going to be tough though. Like, I don't know, emotionally tough. Because there's no GWPs next week. It's like, oh no. But you got to bite the bullet and just do it just to keep the quantities up. So next GWPs, so we should go through this anyway. Next GWPs aren't until the 23rd, which is forever from now. But we get the record player and the Christmas train coming. Those both look really good to me.
Yeah.
I really like both of those. So 170 for the train, 250 for the record player. But the record player it's big.
It is, yeah. I mean, that
And
train looks pretty nice too. Those are great minifigures. I mean, those are great GWPs.
yeah, and
Hey,
Christmas stuff always does really
you
well.
know the books on my passion. Those did pretty well actually.
Yeah. Last I saw, they were moving 50 or so, somewhere in there.
I just sold a few yesterday for locally for 50. Yeah, 50.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh wow, this is awesome because that
Yeah.
because I was the threshold was 130. So hey, I mean,
Yeah.
basically got all those sets for $80. That's a steal to me.
Yep.
That was a
That's
great,
great.
and that last. You know what? That lasted a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, it sold out on the 10th, I think, and the
The
deal was
10th,
running
yeah,
till 11th.
only had a day left. I thought it was gonna sell out, and people were gonna stack. What was it called? Like the X Mansion and Botanical Gardens when they released on November 1st. But I don't know. It kept going, and I was like, okay. Every weekly announcements I made, I was like, oh my god, this thing is still in stock. Cool.
Yeah, so I wonder if the X Mansion, well, I think on day one the X Mansion did all right because Cerebro disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fairly
I
quickly.
wonder how much died down after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did see people complaining that Cerebro was already gone, and they're like, well, maybe now we'll just wait for a discount.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how common that train of thought was. And with the Botanical Gardens, as far as I'm aware, that GWP is still around.
Yeah.
So I don't think that one hit at all.
I don't know.
Glenn said it's a better play.
I wasn't too high on the Botanical Garden and the GWP.
Hey, there's Ryan.
Oh, he's in here?
Yep. There we go. X Mansion also did well at Disney the other day. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan.
That one, I think, sold out during that crazy sale.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff sold out. And they're in bad shape. Yeah, now they're actually going to have to restock quick. Bad time of year to be selling out on the top sellers.
Good job, Disney.
Oh, the Bard sold out too? My God.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Avengers Tower did too, right?
That's a solid set, I think.
Yeah. I was praying to God. If the AT-AT was on there, I was gonna clear out and send my credit card to collections again. I'm just kidding.
Whoops. Just kidding. It hasn't happened the second time.
But the Target deals that were going on this week, I think we talked about it on Discord. The AT-AT was on sale too, right? For a very short. Oh my God.
Yeah, the Target sales have been really strange. So they'll say, deal ends tomorrow, deal ends Wednesday, and they just keep pushing them out. Or some things they'll be on sale and then they'll disappear in the first hour or two, and it'll end up just being regional stock. So you'll see it and I won't, that kind of thing. And their quantity limits are miserable. So bad.
I mean, it was cool to see Amazon match, but I mean, those limits are like 3 per set.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad. Yeah, were you surprised to see me up that early? I forget what day that was, and I just like winked.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, was he up before me? Wait a minute.
No, because
if he's up before me, that's really early in the morning.
The same thing happened last year too. I would just wake up at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, I think Lego's going on sale or something. So I'll just go on Discord or check the retailers, and then I saw that the deals went live, and I was like, oh my God. And I went to my computer. I just started making a bunch of orders. It's funny because I don't know if you heard of the wrist. What is it called? The Whoop band. It like tracks your sleep and your heart rate.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like this week, everything's in the red, and even tonight it said like it's been giving me a lot of like cues, like, hey, if you need to get your health back in track, you need to sleep like 11 hours to catch up for like the past 10 days. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna average like 4 or 5 sleeps till the end of the year.
Yeah, the rest of this year is going to be tough.
It's the Lego season.
These unpredictable deals are hard.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the sales themselves they're easy. Obviously, we know how to work a sale.
Mm-hmm.
But when they just pop up out of nowhere, or like when Target sells out, the listing's just gone. Like you got to put effort into finding it.
Yeah.
You can't just throw up a quick search and see the result. So if you're not like dialed in the moment that the sale gets active, you don't even know to put it in like your restock monitors or something because you're not aware that set was ever even a part of the deal.
Yeah. And plus there was the glitch this week with that one set on Target that if you went through mobile, it showed the full retail, and then you had to go on a browser and check everything out, or put like a code or whatever, or add to, and then you get a special discount. I ordered 3 star at Target, show up in 3 different boxes. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't know how they make any money doing that. I mean, I guess you got to fulfill the order however you make it happen, but that's tough. And I get a delivery from Amazon today. They put 6 sets in a tiny little box, and 3 of them were crushed because you knew some idiot was just trying to push that last set in.
That's funny.
Come on.
I got the Millennium. It was weird. I got the Millennium Falcons like 1 in each box, shipping out, and even like a small Ninjago. It was just like 1 tiny box. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to break all these boxes again after I just did that last week.
Missed the X Mansion by seconds. Oh man, that's awful. Sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, it's with the amount of activity we have going on. I really wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that nonsense. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. You know what? Like you mentioned with the Target deal, adding 2 to the cart, and saving $6. That, and then whatever it was 48 hours later, Disney deal.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably see something again. And at least we'll always plug it into the Discord. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see a bunch of like people from upstairs come down and say, "What are we buying? What are we buying? Well, what do we buy from Disney?" And I was like, "Oh, there they are."
Yeah. My poor DMs. And hey, I'm not complaining. I'm thankful for them. I'm happy to help everybody. But when you see like 10 come through at once, and you're like, I got to hit them in the order that they came in, and it's like I got to try to answer these people fast. I don't want to be the reason that somebody misses out on the deal because I didn't respond fast enough.
Yeah. One guy actually DM'd me from your post on Twitter. He's like, "Do you think we'll ever see a deal like this?" Something like that. And I was like, "Dude, this is a pretty good deal. Like, you should probably just hop on it now, not waste any time talking to me."
Yeah. Part of the problem with things like that is when you make a panic buy, returns suck. Like
yeah.
Like I mentioned in group, I think it was yesterday too. That it's returns are just a bad look.
Yeah.
Like, and whatever. I'm nobody's dad in the group. I don't want to play that role. No judgment. You guys, well, a little bit of judgment, but everybody, we're all adults. Make your own decision. But I just think it's a bad look for the whole community.
Yeah.
Like everybody in Lego, in reselling, in investing, and everybody. Because those returns are why Target is such a pain in the ass with their return policies and their quantity limits and everything else. Same with Lego, same with Disney, wherever. They don't like us because we'll buy stuff. Be like, oh, well, I couldn't sell this in 3.5 minutes, so I'm just going to return it.
Mm-hmm.
But make better purchases. Like, I don't, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're new, it's hard. We all make mistakes, and we all have to eat the bad buys at some point, right? But at the end of the day, we have to do right by our customers and right by the brands we represent. Because if we're selling their product, we are, stewards of their brand. So we have to be good to them. Can you imagine if Jim just went and returned 200 ATSTs? That's the end of them, right?
Yeah.
And we've all had situations like that.
Dude's gonna return an entire shipping container of Lego.
Yeah, it's the cost of doing business. If you're buying at the right price, worst case scenario, you sell at break even, right? If it's absolutely catastrophic, like that ATST, maybe you sell at small loss or you just hold too long. I haven't looked, but I'm guessing those are at least at break even at this point. Sure.
You talking about the
ATST Raider, the Mandalorian season 1? Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are. Jim always references that.
Yeah. Well, that's the set that just got swallowed by cancel culture, and when all of that nonsense was going on, and then Disney fired Gina Carano. That whole situation was a mess. They're still 20% under MSRP. Oh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, it's not, but it's funny because all I can see is that's Disney or Lego or both just saying, you know what, screw you to all of the quick flippers and scalpers and whatever other stupid term that they're using.
Scalpers.
That's what that was. As soon as Lego looked and saw that minifig was suddenly $40, whatever it peaked out at, they're like, yeah, watch this. And they just hit that button and started churning them out. That was the end of that. Of course, that's what's happening in my head. I don't know if any of that's reality, but they have the power to do it. So, and if I was Lego, I would be that spiteful. So, Target stock checker is going to be a real thing very soon.
Yeah, and you've kind of already implemented like a new update to the stock checker, right? Like the notifications.
Yeah. So we have our, I don't know, whatever, our sale tracker sheet that basically every day we're running through every sale we can get our hands on, updating that sheet. That sheet now feeds directly into the Brick Leads tab.
Yeah.
So anytime something comes through that's on sale, that's the lowest price we've recorded, it pings that channel.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
even MP was just saying that can't keep up with all these deals. And I was like, yeah, that thing's going crazy.
Yeah. So that'll settle down once it's seen each of the discounts once. So it has a data set to work off of. That'll slow down a little bit. So the next big update that's going to come through, the Target stock checker will go live they're just working out some bugs in the behind the scenes communication things that are over my head, whatever.
Mhm.
So they're getting that fixed. With that same update, we're going to get a toggle in the brick leads tab, so
Mhm.
you can actually toggle whether it's an OA or RA lead. So if the discount is in store or if it's online, you'll be able to toggle back and forth. So that'll make it much easier to see what's there.
And then in
Hey,
the
Dan.
retire, these are invaluable messages.
Been awesome.
You think you're ever gonna add like a search bar to the retirement tab?
Yes. So apparently that's extremely complicated
Oh.
in ways that I can't describe because I don't
Mhm.
understand. But so a lot of filters is the best we can do at the moment. Eventually, search will get there.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then what was the
I
other?
know that's what some people were always asking. You know, where's the there's a way to search on the retirement list? I'm like, well,
Yeah, filter
yes,
is the best we can do for now.
but no.
Then the other update coming is in the notification feed in Brick Dynasty, the investing Discord. In the app notifications, when an online deal comes through, there'll be a direct link to the site
Mm.
in the notification, which we don't have now, so that'll be really handy. If it's an RA lead, there'll be a link to open up your app. So when that comes through, you click the button, open up the app, find it, and go to your stock checker. We are not able to link from the Discord directly to the product page. Basically, the shortest version of that is because the app doesn't run off of a traditional URL, like a regular website of sorts, because it's in the app. So there's no way to link from Discord back into that.
Mhm.
Best we can do is link directly to the app. So you could type in 6 numbers and be done with it. But that'll still speed things up a lot. So I'm pretty excited about all of that. That all seems really helpful. Hopefully, it can make everybody a little extra money out of the deal, save a little money, whatever else. So I'm pretty fired up at this late in the year, in the middle of Q4, and the guys are still firing away behind the scenes. So
Mhm.
I'm thrilled. That Coles deal was awful. Did you see that one?
It was so bad. I took one glance and didn't really.
It's awful.
That's weird
Biggest
though.
sale of the year. Come on.
Whatchamacallit? Wasn't Lego supposed to do some sort of like rumored deal this week?
Say that one more time.
Like Lego Shop at Home, weren't they supposed to have a sale on the 12th this week?
No. So I had expected them to do something starting the 12th
Mm-hmm.
because it was the natural next spot. But yeah, they didn't end up doing anything. They put the pause on until the 23rd. So when they do that, the 23rd or the 24th, there's going to be the two awesome GWPs we talked about.
Yeah.
1 or 2 poly bags at like the $40 price point,
Mm-hmm.
and 2X points all at the same time. And then they're going to bring those deals back. They're going to go away from the 25th to the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to come back on the 29th to the 30th for Black Friday. Black Friday and Ugly Saturday, whatever you call Saturday. I mean, like I don't know why they do it like that. Give me one day, or give me all the way through Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Why do Friday, Saturday, whatever? Oh, and mixed in there too is going to be the Shackleton's Lifeboat,
Oh,
GWP, to go
from
with
the
the Endurance.
Endurance. Hey, that's a pretty nice set, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's actually very pretty.
Let's see here.
How often do you find the owner on hands to be incorrect? 5%.
I find 95% or so. If there's an aisle location and a quantity, I've found like 95% or so. If there is no aisle location, then I don't know, 10% chance maybe, and it'll be somewhere random. Think about maxing out on the endurance, huh? To capitalize on this Q4, right? What do you think?
I can't even see these comments. There it is. Max out on the Endurance. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's that GWP. I think that thing's money because I can't imagine they're making a lot of those. I think that thing's gonna crush it.
yeah, and I don't really think a lot of people would hoard the Endurance or be able to.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't remember on that one. I think that was fairly. I hate to use the term cheap and expensive because it's still not that pretty high, but the 270, I think that one's at. If I remember right. So, I mean, it's high, but it's not. I don't know. It's not the sale tag, so it's not that awful. Yeah, I mean that's got some potential. You figure you buy that for 270. If you can get $100 for the GWP, if that disappears quick, that might be all right. How did they word that? Yeah, that GWP runs from the 29th until it's sold out. There is no end date on that. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah, 2 exclusive minifigs in the GWP. Yeah, that's huge. And the wild part about that is so for the people who are unfamiliar with the Endurance, and I didn't know anything about it until a week ago, the minifigures from the GWP are ones that belong to the big ship. Like I forget exactly how it goes, but like Shackleton, the character in the little boat, was like the captain or the owner or something of the big ship. So they all really make sense together. And if you're really into that kind of thing, you almost have to have it. Captain and photographer, I think. Okay, yep, there you go. And yeah, so that's huge. And the documentary just came out about the Endurance and everything that went on there. That friggin' thing sank and everybody survived.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole ship sank and there were no casualties. That's bananas. I almost want to watch the movie now.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Unlike the
Yeah,
Titanic.
of course, in saying that, I will probably never actually get around to watching it. I might have to, loop my way through Ninjago for the 7th time.
Your kids like to watch Ninjago?
Only if I'm watching it, and then only for 3 or 4 minutes at a time. Pretty much, I just continually watch it by myself. It's amusing to have on in the background while you're, sorting or doing random other Lego related things.
Yeah.
When I put music on, I tend to get a little aggressive with my sorting, and it doesn't go so great sometimes. What else we got? So 3, 4, 5.
What'd you think about the Walmart deals this week?
Kind of hated them.
It's kind of weird that You know, you made it exclusive so long to the Walmart Plus members, and it's still in stock
Yeah.
after
Well,
all
and
the time too.
2 or 3 of them, what was there? There was 6 total.
Yeah,
So I think 4 of them had like the
99.
limited, yeah, the limited quantity bar that went on for a little bit.
Yeah,
And then when they sold out,
it just went
they
back.
brought it back and did the bar again.
Yeah,
And last I checked today, they were all still there and no bars on any of them. It's like, what kind of limited deal is this? That's infinite
yeah.
supply. Stop it.
Like their marketing tactic to try to sell everything. Because you'd see it go like 99%, 96%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, after it went public to everybody, that thing just disappeared and came back and disappeared. I was just like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
It was not great. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find this. Here. Copy. Go back here. Brick Dynasty swag. Let's see if I can drop this link in the comments.
Did he already drop? He already dropped the new merch, or?
Everything but the Christmas set.
Oh man, that's a fire Christmas sweater.
Yeah. So hopefully the ugly Christmas sweatshirt, whatever, comes soon. I just ordered 3 T-shirts, including the Thanksgiving shirt.
The turkey?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty fired up about that. That'll be fun. And I got it not in black. So hopefully the in-laws are happy that I'm not wearing black for Thanksgiving. We'll see how that goes.
What color did you get? White?
Moss.
Oh, moss. Ooh.
Yeah, it's called moss. It was.
Wow.
It looked the best with the image on it. And it was funny because you can see the preview of that color. But when you click on it to buy moss, it shows you the shirt, the image on a white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that they ship me the shirt printed on white. So then I can complain and have them send me the right shirt on the right color, because Etsy is phenomenal. And if they give you a color or a size or something that isn't what you want, you just keep it. So you can get yourself a bonus shirt. That's a good
sharing some secret tips on here.
Yeah. I mean, you got to shoot straight with them. I mean, obviously, if you have no record of having a white shirt and they give you a white shirt, not moss, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Adding some color to your wardrobe, Ken. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, we do these things all the time now. I can't be wearing just like the one shirt every time.
The dust money millionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for that Christmas sweater. I will definitely buy one of those. But Target has some deals right now too. I kind of.
Yeah,
like
I didn't.
The same deals that they've always been running, but
yeah, it's a lot of that. So I'm also noticing that the Cody helmet is stuck at 49.
yeah,
and is not a limited deal, and is just, that's a tough one. Thanksgiving, you should go with yam. Yeah, you know what? I had actually thought of that one, but I'm not entirely sure what color yam is when you get it in person. At least moss felt like something that I could wear, like no matter what happened. I'm not entirely sure I could identify a yam if there was one on the counter. So I had to steer clear of that one.
I have no idea what that even is.
A yam?
Which area?
Yeah, I have not gone into Walmart since those deals dropped. I may, I don't know. There's one of them that still really appeals to me. I don't know. I thought I was going to pull the trigger and then I didn't.
I don't know. For these deals to be going on this long, it's kind of not sparking my interest anymore. Yeah, because there's one that I'm very like, that's actually pretty cool. Got a lot of potential, but the sale's a little too long.
Yeah. So my thing is, if it's on my list, I'm buying it if it hits my price point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that one is very close to the price I wanted at. So if it's on my list, especially this late in the year, it's staying there. It's not going anywhere. Like, even if the sale runs long, I'm still fairly confident it's going to do well. But that last couple of dollars, it can really make or break it, especially if a deal goes on this long, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, 10% cash back is nice. But again, it's, if the sale is going on this long, that 10% cash back is also available to everybody else. So still, where is your competitive advantage? And for that particular set, I haven't quite found it yet. If it's there to be found, I will find it. but I haven't yet.
Maybe one of these weeks to end the year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we still get a little bit of time. I still have plenty of other things on the list that I can hammer away at.
Yeah. Because there's one on the list that's kind of dwindling away, and I'm kind of like, God damn it.
Yeah.
It was pretty high up on my list, but I'm like, I might just bite the bullet.
So, the price we were talking about, we're going to be a little secretive here, folks. So bear with us. The price you were talking about earlier, that's only 20%. That's not 25, right?
Yeah.
So there is a way right now where you can manipulate your way into 27% off fairly easily.
Mm-hmm.
That could make a difference. That extra, 5 or 6% might actually really help. Yeah, so there you go. That actually might be a good play. I should do that like nowish. I did just buy a whole bunch of gift cards today.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, because 16 and 10. So now, 16.9 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the way that they overlap, that's essentially 27, right?
Oh, crap. Uh-huh.
And depending on how you send the link to yourself, then that's an additional 2% or so.
I see.
And then the credit cards you used to also get the other 2%.
Yeah.
And then when you buy those cards, you get 1%. And then on the other side, when you use them, you get 1%. I mean, now you're walking dangerously close to 30.
Yeah. That is really creative discounting.
Yep.
Shit, I might have to send it tonight. Oh!
Yeah. All these little ones and twos, they add up.
They add up.
Now, to be clear for everybody who is watching here, because this needs to be said, if you buy a set for $100 and you get 20% cash back and you get 2% cash back on your credit card, you still paid $100 for that set, because the cash back isn't yours until it's paid out to you. And that's no different than, it's buying McDonald's and then going and getting your paycheck on Friday. After that, it's the paycheck that you got later did not pay for the McDonald's you already had. That's not how you work your numbers. However, it all does still add up at the end of the day, and makes a big difference in your business. Because inevitably somebody is going to shoot me a message saying, "Oh, well, you talk about all of this cash back and all of this and all of that, and you're misleading." No, that's not our goal here. Is to mislead people into thinking they're buying things really, really cheap. Saving a lot of money and making money is what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. So just pay the homeless to run in and steal the Lego for you. Not financial.
Yeah. Yes, not financial advice for sure. But let's not do that. Oh boy, you just sank this ship. Well, hopefully we're the endurance and we'll all survive. How about that? Did you see the huge amount of reveals that came this week?
Yeah, I saw all the botanicals. Looks like they're really milking that.
Yeah.
Theme, huh?
So, did you watch Jim's video?
Yes.
Yeah, on the dried flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lego being number one in the dried flower arrangements category on Amazon is amazing.
That's so
amazing.
Cool.
It's they've taken their business to a whole nother level, and it's really impressive. And now with some of these new botanical sets that are coming out, people have been begging for these sets to actually come in a pot or a vase or whatever, a vase.
A vase.
Over here. Yeah. Now they're actually putting them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little more expensive. It's the big one's $120, I think.
That bamboo actually looks pretty cool. And how they even made gray bricks to be stone, representing stones. I was like, wow, this actually looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
so
when what the hell's the name of the company? I'm drawing a blank for whatever reason. There's a site that actually tells you when Lego puts out new elements and breaks them down and explains them, tells you what the options are. New Elementary, I think is the name of it. They're gonna have their hands full with some of these releases.
Yeah. So they really added a lot of new pieces for this botanicals line, huh?
Yeah, a lot of new pieces, a lot of new colors.
I like it. I mean, I support it. They're really catering to the adult side of Lego, which is, I mean, we're telling the truth. Kids don't have money, so.
Yep. And parents don't have any money because they're too busy spending on Lego. They can't buy it for their kids.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think about the? Is that Simpsons rumor true? The set? Or...
Yes. Yep. Krusty Burger. That's gonna happen.
They all look great. As a collector, I love most of them. As a reseller, I think they are too. Yeah, I think people are gonna try to replicate the Birds of Paradise and just assume every single botanical is gonna do that well. But
yeah, so I wonder though, because how many even are there? Let's look. There's a lot.
That bonsai tree has been there forever, though, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be year 5 or 6.
That shit
in there.
That shit. 7, 8, 9. Perfect gift to get people too. I hate the dried flowers. That thing looks like crap.
We're gonna have 23 on the shelf.
Oh wow. I mean, we bring this up every week. How are they gonna have enough space?
They're not, and tulips are also 2.4x right now. Oh my word!
Tulips.
I can't even tell you how many of those friggin' things I moved. Well, we buying those. We were buying those at $7.99, I think it was. And oh, they moved so nice, so easy to pack and ship. And, they were glorious. Yeah, love those. But I think that's what's going to happen is they're going to get to a point where it's like, okay, we need to move this line around. So the smaller ones, they can only have so many. So they'll come to a point where they have to shuffle some of the smaller ones out, and then we can pounce on those. And same thing with the bigger ones, is there's going to come a point where they can only have so many without them being exclusive. Because it's Walmart can't have 25 different botanicals
Yeah.
in their warehouse. They just can't. They're too big of a company. They have too many things going on. Lego can do that because they don't necessarily need to warehouse all of this stuff because they have the print on demand option. They are the manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
So they can have, as many as the market says that they should have to sell. And if their numbers are off, they throw them on back order for a week or two. Nobody cares at all. And then they just push the button, print out some more, and they're ready. So it's pretty cool. The new one of the new sets with Red Hulk. Did you see that mess?
Are you talking about the brickhead, or are you talking about the ship?
The little ship. So it's 4 minifigures. So you got Captain America, Red Hulk, and then I don't know what the other two are.
Or some, yeah.
Yeah, it's who knows and who cares, whatever their names are. But so Red Hulk, kind of cool. It's new, whatever. It's a giant Harrison Ford. It's kind of funny. But that whole set, because it's 4 minifigures in a tiny little build, that set's only 223 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's $55.
That's crazy.
That's gross.
It was funny about the Harrison Ford minifig, or not the actor for the movie. They're like, that's actually Harrison Ford and no CGI. They just asked him what he thought about the current Star Wars, and he just turned into the Red Hulk.
Oh man.
Which is surprising. So in the movie trailer, I don't know if you got a chance to see it. Captain America is in a new like white suit. Kind of surprised that the not the minifigure, but the third set that they're releasing, the giant figure of Captain America. Surprised they didn't put him in that white suit. They put him in the blue. I thought the white would look a lot better, but
so white suit, like white suit party kind of white suit, like he's all diddied up out there. What's going on?
Maybe that's why they didn't put it on.
Yeah,
they want him to beat any allegations there.
Yeah, I don't know.
He is in Hollywood.
I will watch it because I believe I've seen everything Marvel at this point.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, except for the last Spider-Man, because I'm not. Well, I didn't see it because I don't have stars, and I'm not getting a new subscription to watch one friggin' movie.
Were you a big fan of the? I mean, it's already been ruined for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like they've already leaked all the big information of the movie already. So
yeah, there's really no need to see it other than I'm a bit of a completionist, so I will go back and watch it. But I'm not going to have another subscription for the sake of seeing it, so we skipped that one. I was a little annoyed because I actually liked the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that was a good movie. A lot of very good what's it called, fan service that they did. But speaking of Marvel, you saw the rumor of re-releasing the Iron Man mask?
Yes, different Iron Man though. This is I don't. I will never be the person that could look at one of the Iron Man costumes and go that, oh, that's MK2 and that's MK4 and this is some other combination of numbers and letters. And yeah, that's not me. I just know that this one is shaped differently than the last one.
Yeah.
And some people seem to be excited about that.
People are happier that it looks a lot more filled out than the other one. Yeah, but to be fair though, the other one did fairly well.
Yep.
In retirement, so maybe this one can too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to hear people are happy about it.
Very rare in the Lego space.
Yeah. And I don't understand why each little fandom just gets so crazy passionate. Like, why is there no like side leg printing and rah rah rah? It's like it's a $25 set.
Yeah.
It's like you want to get mad that the $500 set you bought, those characters don't have leg printing? Cool. I fully back you on that. I get it. But you can't. It gets so bad.
So you know how Harry Potter used to be a very like hot theme.
Yep.
And now with all the movies and everything, it's starting to die down as a theme, and people aren't interested of them just recycling content. Do you think we're going to start seeing that with Star Wars, with people starting to get upset with what they've been doing with, all the shows and movies? And, the sets kind of seem a little repetitive already, too.
They do. I mean, so part of what they've done recently, the last year or two anyway, is they've brought back stuff that has been gone forever. We hadn't seen a TIE bomber in 12 years or something. They brought that back. The TIE interceptor. They put it in a lousy 2-pack, but that was the first time we'd seen one of those in 10 or 11 years or something. So that's cool. Same with the UCS interceptor. We just got the sail barge, which, love it or hate it, it was good to see that they actually put the effort in and made it happen. So they are doing some things like that are keeping people happy. The Lego exclusive battle pack that's out now. What's that one called? The two little ships.
You talking about the one that just released this year for like $30?
Yeah. That price point sounds right.
With all the minifigures and droids, I think.
Yeah, no, not that one. This is the Imperial dropship and something.
Oh, the one from a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah. They just re-released that. That one does not have a Shadow Trooper. Maybe.
Driving, yeah.
Yeah, and people are upset about that.
What was the exclusive? Was there an exclusive minifigure with that one? That wasn't part of the anniversary, right?
Yeah. So the exclusive in that pack is Big Sanders, the Lego goat. Haha. All right. There you go.
Who's this?
Mr. Saunders.
Thank you, bro.
It's a dot. What do they call her? R2KT or R2QT, whichever one they called her, depending on what your frame of reference is. But yeah, the pink one.
Jesus Christ, again.
That's a pretty good story, though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, all right, I guess, yeah. I guess Star Wars still has stuff to pull out of their ass to make us happy.
Yeah. So they'll keep going, and they'll continue to redesign a couple things. They will continue to put out new source material. Yeah. And then every once in a while, we'll just get a weird odd one, like the Onyx Cinder that comes out, or the Bad Batch shuttle. Well, they'll give us one thing. Yeah. And they'll be like, wow, this is awesome. And then they'll never touch it again.
I don't even think that that actually looks like a pretty cool ship. But that show hasn't even come out, I believe.
Is it a show or is it a movie? I don't even know.
Good question. I thought it was a show.
I really have no idea. It could be a show. Yeah. So who was it? Life Bricks? Might have been Life Bricks. who basically laid out the entire storyline of the show and then said, okay, well, this is what's going to happen episode by episode. Now you don't even need to bother with it. Like the storyline is going to be that level of predictable.
Wow.
It's like, well, yeah, that's probably all right. Like all correct.
Freaking Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. What did he compare it to? Because I was hoping it was going to turn into something like Lord of the Flies.
Oh, wow.
But Disney was never going to go that route because that would have been awesome.
Oh.
And then somebody said they should make it like the 100.
Oh, like that one. Yeah, that show. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Yeah, they
it's
should.
like, okay, well, that would have been kind of cool, except they only put 6 people on the ship.
Yeah.
So that makes that difficult.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like 4 kids, an adult, and an alien. I mean,
you can only make so many love triangles with that combo, right?
oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Messy. Oof.
Typical Disney fashion. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So, yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But that ship is really cool looking.
I think so. Even though I'm always opposed to the whole gray ships all the time, but I don't know. That one looks pretty cool. It doesn't look so bland to me.
Yeah, it's kind of chunky looking. I could definitely see Derek building that.
Speaking
and doing something really cool with it.
The mock goat.
Yeah.
Still want to see his lightsaber. Man, that thing was cool.
Yeah.
Just buy it off of him instead.
Yeah. It's a shame he's not going to come to Brick World. I thought that would have been great. Did you buy your tickets yet? Yeah, you're not going to come, are you?
Don't worry, Ken. I'll find a way. Crypto will pay.
I'll tell you what. You buy your plane tickets and you book your hotel room. Send me a confirmation email and I'll pay for your tickets to Brick World.
I'll be there again. I'll be there.
Yeah.
By the end of this week, I'll book my ticket, and we'll cause mayhem in Chicago.
Yeah, that sounds good. I still gotta book my flights for that.
Nobody else is going?
I don't think so. Ryan, are you still here? Are you going to Brick World?
Jim's not going.
That'd be awesome. No, Jim's not going. I wonder if Chad's going. I'll have to check with him too. He went last year.
I want to meet.
You're not. Damn it.
Ryan from M&R and shill him Brick Dynasty apps down his throat.
Yeah.
Download it. Join now, Ryan.
Yeah, we need. There are several members of that community that need to give us a seal of approval before we're going to be approaching Ryan. But,
it's coming.
Yep, we'll get there.
We got
6 months to go, roughly. 7 months to go.
Man.
214 days, I think is where we're at. I can't see my board from here. We got a running countdown going in the kitchen.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
It's a long time, actually.
For sure. It is a long time.
Especially after this. I won't sleep until February of next year. God.
Yeah, it's a long time, but it's going to go by in like 4.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So fast. I mean, on Friday, we're halfway through Q4.
Yeah. Feels like we just started, too.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's cool. I mean, we got there, right?
Yeah, I guess because we're having a lot of fun. Well, to be fair, there's been a lot going on in the Lego world. It's just like nonstop. Like you think you're prepared, and then just big news drops, big sales, big deals. People get gated. People this. It's like Jesus Christ.
Interesting. What are we talking about?
Ooh.
Yeah, the next round of Walmart deals start on the 18th. Thanks to some confidentiality thing that I have to take part in. I can't say what they are yet. There's one set on there that I'm going to consider buying to invest in. And there's one that I'm going to be so happy to share because I think there will be a collective groan and then we will all laugh together. And I'm looking forward to that moment because there will be a lot of chatter and a lot of face palming, fun things like that. And then I'd have to go back and look at the other three. I guess I can give you themes. We got a classic set. We have one that's video game related, one that's based on a Disney property, and then two that are so forgettable. I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look those up. But yeah, it's basically one of the sets is worth noting. The other three are on par or worse than what's available now. Yeah, it's not wonderful, but it is what it is. All right, how about that? I managed to type an entire sentence without reading it out loud. Ha! Pat myself on the back.
Was that a comment that you just wrote, or?
Just a response to a message.
Oh, I see. Man, your
Yeah,
just getting
DM.
flooded. Yep. Yeah, there's gonna be more of that in the next few weeks.
What am I thinking? Oh, then we also got reveals of 3 creator sets that are coming. Spider, which is awesome, and I'm definitely going to buy the minute I can get it for 16. $20 release price. It looks great, and I really want that. So you get that. A dragon, which is also really good. The dragon is $60 I think it's release price on that. And then the third one, I forget specifically what it was because somebody got an image strike on it and everybody had to pull their pictures down.
Was it the Brickhead, the Tom and Jerry?
No, it was another creator set. The Tom and Jerry, I'm iffy on those. Like something is really missing from Tom's face. Like he needs some whiskers on him, or
yeah,
I don't know.
Hey, they look pretty cool, but they might look. I don't know. They might be a little too obvious.
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
I'll end up buying them anyway.
At the right price, yeah.
Just because, at the right price, I'll buy them because that's a one-off deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you have Tom and Jerry, they're never going to release a Tom or a Jerry. We're going to see them the one time, and that's going to be done.
Yeah.
So
it's cool. It's crazy that they've taken this long to make the Tom and Jerry, but
yeah.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm just
good.
What are the thresholds again going to be for the GWPs, the record player and the train?
The record player is $250, and the Christmas train is going to be $170.
Holy fuck! But
yeah,
to be fair, they are really nice.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it too, though, that record player is $250. The first run of Houses of the World were $250. This is a much better deal.
These are nice. These are probably like some of the best GWPs.
Yeah.
A freaking record player and a train. Some of you guys are spending a fortune buying that stupid Harry Potter train that they keep remaking every year.
Yeah, I think these ones are really good. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the poly bags are. So
it's crazy.
I'm very vocal about how much I love poly bags. I'm just such a sucker for them.
Yeah.
This year has not been a good year for me in poly bags. I think I've picked up maybe like, God, I don't know, 75, 80 of them, maybe 100. Maybe I got that many. But that's really low for me over the last couple of years.
How many do you normally pick up every year? Like in the hundreds? Like 200s?
I think last year we probably finished out somewhere 250 or so.
Wow.
Somewhere in there.
Wow.
I mean, if you're just trying to stack your brickheads, low numbers, low thresholds. I mean, it also depends on what the criteria is for the poly bags. Because sometimes you can make brickheads work. Sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you need proper, what do they call them? I always want to call them brick jugglers. Whatever they call the Lego store employees, they have some kind of name for those people. I don't remember what they're called.
Brick juggler.
Yeah, brick juggler is certainly not what they're called.
I'll start calling them that. Hey, brick juggler.
Yeah. Yeah, don't try to juggle bricks. It's not a great move.
Yeah, I'll probably be going to Lego store tomorrow or this weekend. Gotta make my weekly trip. Have the employees started to like catch wind of you and just recognizing you coming in? Not yet.
Nope. Nope. And I rarely go myself. Usually my wife goes and she'll bring my youngest with her.
Yeah.
It's typically how that goes. So, at least if you have a kid, they cut you a little more slack.
That's true.
And I have a bias, of course, because she is my kid, but she is friggin' adorable. So that helps. If I was one of their employees, I would not want my oldest in there. But my youngest, it's.
You give me a lot of ideas right now, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's distractions help.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's making friends in there, being personable, all of those kind of things, that'll help too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I exchanged numbers with one of the employees, and he was telling me he texts me every time they do a restock or when he's expecting shipments. It's pretty cool. Especially at Walmart, if you're able to build that connection with somebody that marks down the clearance. Hey.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's take care of those people.
Yeah, give them some gift cards or something.
Yeah, exactly. It goes a long way
for the holiday.
I mean, that's not very much a move that I make. I don't. My connections are a lot looser than that with employees because my anxiety just runs too high for the most part. So getting quite to that level isn't my thing. Which again is why the wife does a lot of the runs and not me. Because she'll walk in a store and by the time the trip's over, she'll know the first name of every employee and customer in the store. Whereas I'll walk in and just hope nobody notices that I'm in there. This is more my speed. I'll talk to anybody provided they say the first word. Is basically how that goes. Let them break the ice and then I'll talk to them all day. There's one more new release thing. Oh, the Lunar New Year sets.
Oh.
Did you catch the images of those?
Those look pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Is it not a panda? What the hell am I saying?
The Lucky Cat.
Yeah. Those look pretty cool. There's some pretty cool releases for coming up.
Yeah.
Where did I see that though?
for the Lunar New Year set, I don't even know what you call it. Why have I written down anywhere?
The lantern, the
Yeah, that
ooh,
is that a lantern? The thing that opens up.
yeah, the lantern.
That thing is so good.
Oh my
Just
god!
the whole design of that is wild.
Even the mythical creature looks pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, really good.
Wow.
Um,
This looks like almost like a Monkey Kid Ninjago kind of. Oh no, it is Monkey Kid. What am I saying?
yeah, yeah, but that could pass as a Lunar New Year set,
Yeah. Wow, this is
which I
awesome.
guess is kind of Monkey Kid anyway. But
Yeah. That's my like favorite underrated theme, Monkey Kid.
yep,
I think it looks awesome. I'm a sucker for Ninjago, but Monkey Kid just looks great.
yeah, yeah. And the wild part about Monkey Kid is there's nothing like super exclusive there. You can go on Pick a Brick and you can assemble almost 100% of those characters in those boxes just from Pick a Brick.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh man, I couldn't get that set. I missed out on that mini. If you just get on Pab and build it, you'll be cool. They're a little pricey,
Mm-hmm.
that way, but yeah, Lucky Cat. I think what's going to make or break that set is being able to move the arm.
Yeah.
Derek and I were over analyzing that and blowing up the video and trying to check out the way it's assembled. And I'm hoping that arm moves. That'd be huge. When the Lucky Cat Brickheads was out, I was buying the Brickheads for $7.99. I think it was my lowest buy cost there. I think was $7.99, and sold through somewhere around 40, 42, somewhere in
Oh
there.
wow.
Yeah, people wanted those, and this is a bigger, chunkier version at a good price point. So we'll see.
How do
It's
you
26 retirement though, so
how do you
I'm
how do
not
you
afraid to
feel
talk about
about
it.
that what's it? The love? The $80 love set?
Well, yeah. Did you see what I said to Penn about that?
Yeah,
So
like you want to build it but not willing to to buy it.
no, I mean, ideally, if the day ever comes where I'm able to build a city, it's basically going to be like a horror movie. It's all going to be dark, and that's just the kind of stuff I'm into. And I also collect Masters of the Universe, so I'm going to try to integrate that somehow because I'm a Yahoo. But it's going to be very dark. I'm never going to have a love sign. That's not me. That's not anybody in my house. Okay, well, maybe one of them, but that's not really our thing. But the building techniques in that look awesome. I really want to see how the letters bind together, like the the E and the O, how those interlock. Looking at that looks really cool. The way the V connects, it looks like it's actually hinged from under the L, if I remember right, not from the base of the V. That looks really cool. I'd really like to build that. I'm never going to buy it. If I found it for 60% off or something,
Yeah, that's great.
then I'd buy it, build it, and turn it into a parts bag. That'd be cool. And if it's not exclusive, watch for that day to come. We'll see. Actually,
Maybe
not exclusive.
It could.
I didn't even look because I think official images of that came out, right?
Yeah, it's officially on Lego now. Ooh.
Yep, there it is.
Well, it's a good last minute Valentine's gift for you gentlemen.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy that this is $80 and it is not exclusive. Okay.
Well, that's a good sign. We'll probably see a good sale on it eventually.
Yeah,
Probably.
You'll absolutely be able to find that for $40 at some point.
Probably quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that the Rex Y-wing microfighter. I think this is probably gonna be like. I feel like it's just gonna be on a permanent sale.
Yep, $10 is the new regular price on that.
I mean, that's what it should have. I mean, but I don't know. It's a really nice microfighter.
Yep, it definitely is. But microfighter should be $10,
Yeah.
unless there's a second minifig. I can
Yeah.
understand the Mandalorian being 12 because it's got
The Grogu.
half a minifig extra. But yeah, that's it. Where are we here?
I'm trying to look for that Arkham.
Oh, there it is.
That's pretty cool too.
The Love Set is going to retire in 27.
Oh wow, that's quite a while.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to be going after that.
You're going to be going where?
I'm not really going to be trying to go after that.
The Pink Flower Bouquet retiring 2028.
Wow.
Yep. So they're already saying it's going to be a mint.
Yeah, let us know what's going to retire next year, guys.
Yeah. I tell you though, it's even with like a 5-year shelf life. If they tell us next year that the bonsai tree is retiring next year, I'm investing in it.
Mm. The bonsai tree, the one that's been out for a while, like.
Yep. I would still invest in that.
I can't believe that one's still being.
Yeah.
That had to be one of the first botanicals, right?
First two, I think. One of the first two. Because I think it was that and the original just regular flower bouquet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I think we'll see another one drop next year.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can take a swing at that. Let's look at our list here. There we go. Let's go. 25. There we go. 25 in botanicals. Botanicals falls under icons. All right. Well, never mind. I don't see any at all scheduled for next year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even check the YouTube. Wow, we didn't get much of a show out this weekend.
Nope.
Last week was crazy though.
Yeah, I think part of our issue was that Chris and Chris did their marathon show tonight, and they were still running when we kicked off.
Yeah.
They were doing all kinds of giveaways, all kinds of stuff.
Hey Ryan, you're gonna be joining us next week, right? Please.
What did my uncle say? Oh, don't beg, it makes you look cheap. Yeah. He's a character, that one.
Yeah, we'll have it's not Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving's in two weeks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So next year, the succulents are on the retirement list. I would consider those.
You know, that Christmas wreath actually looks pretty cool.
Yes. Yep. The new one.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but I think it's like $100 if I'm not mistaken.
You know what? I have some of the old ones, and I have no idea where they are. I needed to track those down because they're somewhere, and rumor has it, it's like Christmas time. I mean, I wouldn't be planning to sell them until next year anyway.
Hmm.
But given that it's Christmas time, it's when you remember that you have these things. No idea where they are. No idea.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton, but I get like half a dozen of them. I have no idea. What else? Yeah, they're saying again that Everyone Is Awesome is going to retire next year. That set's been around forever too.
Yeah, they'll probably keep it up to trigger people.
I don't see what the big deal is.
It was like in Lego Fortnite too. I think like in one of the maps, if you walk far enough in the desert, Everybody's Awesome is like right there. And
Cool.
people were so mad. Like, what the hell is this?
So I built that with my niece. Well, she built it. I was next to her, just trying to keep my kids from destroying her build.
Mhm.
And it's actually pretty good. Like I think it's a decent little set for its price point.
Mhm.
The colors do pop. It looks good. Then it's a great way to get those minifigs and all those colors, and
Yeah,
then
that's a good point.
convert them to astronauts. So I don't know, and God knows I've sold enough of them at this point. I would like to actually move them after they retire. That's been a decent cash flow set for me. The middle of the year every year. Just ruin that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not worried about it. Actually, this year was not the best year for it. I don't really know what happened this year. So there was, I don't know if it is or was. At last time I looked, there were two different listings for it.
Mhm.
One of them was atrocious, so bad, and the other one was search suppressed. Why would you suppress the bad listing out of the two?
Mhm.
I mean, the better listing of the two, and leave the
Yeah.
bad one. The good one, the one that they left active, just said Everyone Is Awesome. No set
Mhm.
number, no description, nothing else in the title, not even a set number. And that was the one that they let have a buy box. What are you doing, Amazon? Like I
They don't got people thinking behind these decisions.
again, I think it's all just the algorithm, and it does what it does, and nobody's input is taken into consideration.
Yeah, and then
That's fine.
they'll just blame all the sellers for everything.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Let them blame us.
Yeah.
Hoping. Maybe hoping is strong. Maybe I won't say hoping. But I would like to see last year be one of my last years on Amazon. I would like to see that. We'll see.
Mm.
That's
Seems,
not to say in any way that I'm going to stop selling, because that's
yeah.
clearly not the case. But
Seems like a lot of people are heading that direction, or preparing to pivot in case the worst or inevitable happens.
yeah,
It's just kind of a headache with all the Section 3s and just a lack of transparency to the sellers.
yeah, and that's the big thing. Like I just being treated like a valuable part of their business
Yeah.
would be good. I mean, it just sellers in general, not specifically me. I mean, I would rather them not have any idea that I exist, right? And I'm just like a little dot in their paperwork,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. But when there is a problem, it's treat the situation like there's a human on the other side. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And be a little bit more clear with exactly what you want and how how you want everything to be responded to, right?
Yeah. It's pretty sad because most people, like, we're all finding our solutions and answers from the community on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, and that's it.
Which
You know,
is, yeah.
some of the best people out there are on Twitter, and
Yeah.
the reselling community there is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Very helpful. I mean, we're starting to
humans.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of people beat the Section 3s too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I know people get upset at people that always say that, like, oh, this is a glorified garage sale. You need to move on from Amazon. Like, yeah, they probably are exaggerating, but there is a little truth in there that I take from it, at least. Because at the end of the day, they run the game. They make these crazy last minute decisions that ruin the livelihood of a lot of people's businesses. So,
yeah, I mean, at this point, I've talked to enough 8 and 9 figure sellers to just know that even though there's a lot of chaos, it is not a yard sale. I mean, there are people running like real legitimate, like 8-figure businesses. That is no joke. You know, it's.
I like when those guys chirp in the on those Twitter posts, and I think Reezy even commented on one of them too, saying like, "Yeah, you know what? It's not dead. There's literally kids hitting like $200,000 in sales still, like."
Yep, teenagers. Yeah,
little kids that still go to football practice. I was like, oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what's his name there? Dave. Dave does ecom, whatever he changed his name to recently.
Maybe if I saw his profile picture, yeah.
That kid needed his parents to open his Amazon
account. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, that kid knew how to hustle. I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know if he got into private label or he moved on to something slightly different, I think.
Hey, whatever he does, he's gonna succeed. That's next level. That's hustling to a new level. That's cool.
Yeah, and that's great. You know, it's. I hope he is an indication of what his generation has in store for us. Yeah. You know, I doubt it, but I'd love to see it. You know, I would like to think the best of every generation. You know, well, they will prove themselves to be whoever they are. Mm-hmm. But I would love to see more than that. You know, more of that, more of these kids going out and hustling and trying to do great things, and not, you know, just getting a job at the movie theater until they can get a job, you know, sitting behind a desk doing something they hate.
Yeah.
You know, it's awful.
Well, this is the perfect day and age to do it too. So it's all at the tips of your fingertips. So
yeah, I mean, I think where the struggle is, and I was thinking about this on the way home from work today, because it was 3 weeks ago. I had my construction anniversary, 24 years in the trades.
Congrats.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but thanks. But like, an exceptionally long job for me is 6 months. Something long enough that I complain about is 2 to 3 months long. Our average job is like 6 weeks. You know, so we go in, you know, we're there, you know, 2 or 3 days, and then we're gone for 2 or 3 days and back for 2 or whatever, you know, between subcontractors and checking in on people, inspections, whatever. So in a 6-week job, I'm only there on site for 7 or 8 days. So I'm never in the same place. We always have, you know, 6 to 12 jobs going at the same time, and I'm somewhere different, meeting with different people. That's been my everyday for so long. I honestly don't know, like, how my brain would react to being in the same room for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, every day. What does that do to your sanity?
Yeah.
Especially working from home. Like, it's you. Where are and I don't like working with people.
Mhm.
which is part of why I love the trades. It's me and like maybe a helper, and then I'll see a customer for a few minutes here and there, and I'll interact with the subs for a few minutes here and there, make sure everybody's doing the right thing, whatever. But that's it. That's all my human interaction for the day. But it's something, right? It's connection with people. Working in your house by yourself, I don't know, man. That's
Yeah, that's I don't know. I drive myself insane.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have a bad tendency to hyper focus and like
Mhm.
to do things like forget to eat and drink. That could be trouble at home.
Yeah,
I think I basically have to hire a helper almost on day one.
I don't know. I got ADHD. I can't be here at home and shoot. I'd be slacking off and taking naps and going here and there, and just would be
Yeah.
weird.
Thankfully, I have enough to do all the time that I can do things in group. I can shop. Well, I mean, shopping is stupid. What do you spend 10 minutes a day shopping? I mean, buying Lego is not hard. So, and God knows I have enough loose pieces to sort
Hmm.
in inventory. I mean, I'm still hoping we get this Bricklink store open in January, and I got 250,000 pieces or something. I got to tally up. So, sorting is almost done. We're down to our last, say, 15 pounds or so.
Mm.
We're almost there. Man, it's gonna be a lot.
It's a big year next year, guys. A
Yeah,
lot of exciting things.
yeah, and I don't even know what it depends on. I don't know. Is the bigger factor money, or is the bigger factor just the fact that I don't want to sit in a chair for too long? Stand up desk. That's the
Uh,
plan.
I can't wait. I will book the flight and everything, and then I'll get my tickets this week. I swear. You heard it
All
here a
right.
lot. This is recording. Next week, you guys could roast me if I don't do it. So,
Yeah, that's the play, man.
or I won't show up.
Somebody's listening. We're gonna get some people in here on Replay Gang that are gonna catch it tomorrow or something.
Yeah, or I won't show up next week, and I'm just kidding.
Oh man. Well, you have to show up next week because we already made the thumbnail.
That's actually the coolest thumbnail that we've ever made too. That is actually a really cool thumbnail.
Is that actually next week or are we 2 weeks
No,
away?
I think it's 2 weeks. The Thanksgiving now.
Yeah, because man, Thanksgiving is so late. I don't even know.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah,
Thanksgiving is normal. Oh, I didn't even think about it like that.
yeah, it's very late this year.
Wow.
Oh, we might actually be taking the show on the road.
Um,
So two thoughts there. First thought is the Thanksgiving show, day
mhm.
before Thanksgiving show. Um, I might be in New Hampshire that night
Oh, wow.
instead of at home, so that'll be a road show. So that'll be kind of cool. Uh, but it'll be at my in-laws, so maybe we'll do that show from outside. We'll see.
I mean, we could do another day that week if you want.
No, what fun is that?
Yeah, well, all right. I don't know. I like Wednesdays. Man, when we were doing the weekends, I thought I thought more people would show up, but people like Wednesday.
Yep, I'm with it. I think Wednesday's great.
Halfway through the week thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. So
Um, then if we can keep this up long enough and we can garner some attention, bring the right people in,
mhm.
gonna be at Brick World on Wednesday. Maybe we can weasel our way into a Brick World edition.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm with it. You get your ticket, we'll figure it out. My wife could play cameraman out there.
Oh my god. That'll be hilarious. Be causing mayhem to everybody. Like, who the hell are these jackasses?
Why are they wearing the same shirt every day? Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Thank
That means a
you.
lot.
Yeah, we've never done this before, so.
This is 12? This is 12? 13.
12, yeah. It's been 3 months of this, actually. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is
I
wild.
do kind of miss having a number in the episode title.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It seems a little ridiculous, too.
Yeah, it's kind of just chatting up with the boys, I guess. But, well, we'll bring some of you guys on maybe next week. Ryan, if you're available. Or anybody else, too. Just send us a DM. But
I think ready for Twitch. So I actually looked into Twitch after last week. Then started kind of poking around how that works. And it looks like it might be a possible third location. I have to understand it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because some of the YouTubers that I watch, they were pulling away from YouTube Lives and moving over to Twitch. And some of them seem to have moved back. So I'm just going to do what I always do and just hop in their DMs like I've known them for ages and see if they respond to me when I ask why.
Mm-hmm. That'd be crazy.
I mean,
going live everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Yeah. Screw it. Yeah, we'll go on Kick too.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. But
it's they're trying to compete with Twitch, and they stole a lot of their top streamers over there too.
Smart.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm game for anything.
Yeah.
Let's get some people on X and YouTube first, because to upgrade from 3 platforms.
Yeah.
It's an extra like $50 a month.
Yeah, that's fine. We could like I said, just send us a DM. We won't mind sending you guys a link to just come hang out, talk to Lego.
Yep. Yeah, viewer count is definitely better since we got on X here.
Yeah, last week was cool.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for so long, me and Ken were just hanging out with Ryan and maybe like one other person that never really said anything. And once we went to Twitter last week, I was like, yo, Ken, there's like 125 people here.
Yeah, that was kind of nuts. Love that.
I was like, yo, we're famous.
Yeah. So I love how you define famous. It's beautiful. Yeah. I think we actually went through everything on the list. We managed to do it.
Oh, wow. Well, this it's a pretty big week. I'm sure next week or the week after might be pretty nuts with Thanksgiving happening that week and Black Friday deals and whatnot.
So maybe next week we can coordinate on something interesting.
Yeah.
Like let's actually drop a sales sheet in chat. Something crazy like that.
Maybe. It's not a bad.
Yeah.
We'll drop you a crappy.
This will be your tease, guys. I mean, we'll throw something out there. Maybe we should do a Thanksgiving giveaway.
I was gonna ask you about that actually.
I wonder what the rules are for giveaways. I mean, I've done enough of them in Discord, but I don't know what the rules are on YouTube and
on like social media. Yeah.
Well, on Twitter, X, whatever. I don't care. I've done enough giveaways on there to set my own rules. That's fine.
Yeah, but on YouTube
I think might be a little more temperamental.
Yeah, well, they are very, very soft here on YouTube. But
yeah, but just like Amazon, we're in their sandbox.
So. Yeah, man, we're just playing the game.
Yeah.
We're at your mercy, YouTube and Amazon and Google and whoever else.
Yep. That's all right. we don't have to pay for any of the things that make any of the things happen.
Yeah,
We just
that
click
is true.
button right here.
That
That's
is
a good
true.
feature.
The best part. All right. Well, I think that's it for this week's show, guys.
Yeah. This has been fun.
I know. Kind of covered a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we were all over the place. I love that.
There's going to be a lot more. My God.
Yeah. Where are we here? 12. Today's the 13th. All right. So next sales start on 17 and 18.
That's the Macy's, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think Macy's is about to pop. And didn't I see that Best Buy has another round?
Oh, yes. I think that was the other one too.
Yeah. Hopefully they step their game up because
always forget about them.
Yeah. Yeah, I have my filters stored just right for that. So I can just type B into the search bar and it already comes up pre-filtered and ready to go. So nice. And then I scroll through and realize that I don't actually want any of it. And then I go over to the sale tracker and we're like, oh, that's right. I didn't even need to look. Oh, I have to message RK about that. I almost broke the sale tracker tonight. I need to add a new failsafe of sorts.
Awesome. I'm about to message him too. But just a rocket ship.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Good seeing you too, Ken.
All right. Good night, man. Good night, everybody.
See you guys next week.